This night is cold in the kingdom. I can feel you fade away. From the kitchen to the bathroom sink in. Your steps keep me awake. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace now. Hello, my name is Alec Benjamin, and I am excited to be here today with Save Our Stages. I haven't gotten the opportunity to play with these guys in about 8 months, so this is a very cool opportunity for me. One of my favorite things to do in life in general is to play live music, so I feel very honored that I have the opportunity to perform today at one of my favorite venues, and one of the first venues that I ever performed at when I moved to Los Angeles from Arizona. Today we're in Los Angeles, California at Hotel Cafe, the legendary Hotel Cafe. And throughout tonight's set, I wanted to just let everybody know how important independent venues are to me and to everyone up here, and then I'll tell some stories about this particular venue. Okay, cool. So the song is called Alamo. Please give me a reason to believe all the lies, 'cause my teachers and the media are ghouls in disguise, abusing their authority to proselytize, but nothing they report to me could change my mind. I need a vacation from the way things have been, because I'm going and pacing it, spoiling my skin. That enough manipulation, can you just let me live all? Live my life. I'm not gonna give in. If I have to fight, then I'm willing to give my life. Rather die than lay down on my back. Got no white flag to throw. This is my Alamo. This is my Alamo. Please give me a reason to give up on myself. You can tell me that it's treasonous to stand and rebel. I won't pledge you my allegiance, I just bid you farewell. And goodbye. I'm not gonna give in. If I have to fight, then I'm willing to give my life. Rather die than lay down on my back. Got no white flag to throw. This is my Alamo, this is my Alamo. I know that on the surface it might seem like I'm just fine, but I can't eat, I barely sleep. Sometimes I wanna run and hide. Feel like I'm dying in this cage. My soul is trapped, I feel confined, and I just wish they'd let me out so I could finally live my life. I know that on the surface it might seem like I'm just fine, but I can't eat, barely sleep. Sometimes I wanna run and hide. Feel like I'm dying in this cage. I know that on the surface it might seem like I'm just fine, but I can't eat, I barely sleep. Sometimes I wanna run and hide. Feel like I'm dying in this cage. My soul is trapped, I feel confined, and I wish they let me out so I could finally live my life. I'm not gonna give in. If I have to fight, then I'm willing to give my life. Rather die than lay down on my back. Got no white flag to throw. I'm not gonna give in. If I have to fight, then I'm willing to give my life. Rather die than lay down on my back. Got no white flag to throw. This is my Alamo. This is my Alamo. Okay, one thing I just remembered actually as I was playing the end of the song, I remembered one of the first times I ever performed for, I can't remember. One of the first times I ever performed in front of an audience when my grandma was there was at Hotel Cafe. And I remember I did my first showcase here when I got my first record deal. She was sitting at a table right over here, and there was a musician that I'm really a big fan of named David Foster, and he was here, and he came and sat next to my grandma the entire night and talked to her, and that was really cool because that was about a few years before she passed away. And one of the things I always wanted to do was to play my songs for my family and for my grandma in particular. And she would always say to people, what would she say? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But anyways, yeah, that's a very fond memory that I have of Hotel Cafe. Anyways, all right. So this next song is called "Mind Is a Prison," and it goes like this. I don't live in California, I'll inform you that's not where I reside. I'm just a tenant paying rent inside this body, and I got 2 windows, and those windows, well, I'll call them my eyes. Going where the wind blows, I don't get to decide. Sometimes I think too much, yeah, I get so caught up, I'm always stuck in my head. I tried to yesterday, took all the sheets off my bed. Then I tied up my linen with 5 strips of ribbon I found. Scaled the side of the building, I ran to the hills so they found me. And they put me back in my cell, all by myself, alone with my thoughts again. I guess my mind is a prison and I'm never gonna get out, no. So they tranquilized me, analyzed me, threw me back in my cage. They tied me to an ivy, told me I was insane. I'm a prisoner, a visitor inside of my brain. No matter what I do, they try to keep me in chains. Yeah, I get so caught up, I'm always stuck in my head. Oh, I wish I could escape, I tried to yesterday, took all the sheets off my bed. Then I tied my linen with 5 strips of ribbon I found. Scaled the side of the building, I ran to the hills so they found me. And they put me back in my cell, all by myself, alone with my thoughts again. I guess my mind is a prison and I'm never gonna get out, no. Said even if it's true, no matter what I do, I'm never gonna escape. I won't give up on hope, secure another rope and try for another day. Said even if it's true, no matter what I do, I'm never gonna escape. I won't give up on hope, secure another rope and try for another day. Then I tied up my linen with 5 strips of ribbon I found. Scaled the side of the building, I ran to the hills till they found me. Back in myself, all by myself, alone with my thoughts again. I guess my mind is a prison and I'm never gonna get out. And I tied up my linen with 5 strips of ribbon I found. Scaled the side of the building, I ran to the hills till they found me. Back in myself, all by myself, alone with my thoughts again. I guess my mind is a prison and I'm never gonna get out, no. Yes, my mind is a prison and I'm never gonna get out. All right. This next song is called Match in the Rain, but before I play that song, I have another story. Okay, so I met in the band on the stage. This is Max Colisi, Nick Petro, James Prinzi, and Nathan Furtick, and these are all guys that I met in college. And I have very fond memories of coming to Hotel Cafe and seeing some of our friends and also favorite artists perform here. And so some of my strongest friendships were made at this particular place. So I think that independent venues are very important because they enrich the community and enrich individuals' lives. And so it's not just about the music, but also all of the things that happen around it. Okay, the song is called Match in the Rain, and it goes like this. Seems you've been changing lately, I can feel the distance in your touch. There's 2 people in this hallway, but there's only one of us. that's trying to keep this fire going. Should I just give up? I sense trouble on the horizon. I'm afraid our time is up. The clouds are rolling and I feel you drifting away. And though my intuition tells me that it's too late, that in these conditions trying to bring back the flame is like trying to light a match in the rain. I still want to make you love me again. Even though my intuition tells me that it's the end, that in these conditions trying to bring back the flame is like trying to light a match in the rain. Yeah, I can taste it, it's the end. This love's impossible to save. Though you embrace it, I can't face it, so I look the other way. There's trouble in your eyes, but I pretend that we're okay. I wish that we could compromise, but there's just nothing left to say. The clouds are rolling and I feel you drifting away. And though my intuition tells me that it's too late, that in these conditions trying to bring back the flame is like trying to light a match in the rain. I still want to make you love me again. Even though my intuition tells me that it's the end, that in these conditions trying to bring back the flame is like trying to light a match in the rain. Trying to light a match in the rain, like flying a kite in a hurricane, like riding a bike, no air chain on a broken road is a losing game. Clouds are rolling and I feel you drifting away. And though my intuition tells me that it's too late, that in these conditions trying to bring back the flame is like trying to light a match in the rain. I still want to make you love me again. Even though my intuition tells me that it's the end, that in these conditions trying to bring back the flame is like trying to light a match in the rain. Trying to light a match in the rain. All right. She told me that she loved me by the water fountain. She told me that she loved me and she didn't love him. And that was really lovely cause it was innocent. But now she's got a cup with something else in it. It's getting kinda blurry at 10:15. And he was in a hurry to be touching her skin. She's feeling kinda dirty when she's dancing with him, forgetting what she told me by the water fountain. Now he's grabbing her hips and pulling her in, kissing her lips and whispering in her ear. And she knows that she shouldn't listen, and that she should be with me by the water fountain. She couldn't be at home in the nighttime because it made her feel alone. But at that time she was too young. I was too young. I should have built a home with a fountain for us the moment that she told me that she was in love. Too young. I was too young. Too young. Too young. Too young. Young. And if she ever goes back to the water fountain, the handle will be broken and the rust set in. But my hand, it will be open and I'll try to fix it. My heart, it will be open and I'll try to give it. Now I'm grabbing her hips and pulling her in, kissing her lips and whispering in her ear. And I know that it's only a wish, and that we're not standing by the water fountain. Too young. Too young. too young, young. She couldn't be at home in the nighttime because it made her feel alone, but at that time she was too young. I was too young. I should have built a home with a fountain for us. The moment that she told me that she was in love, too young. I was too young. Too young. Too young. Too young. Young. I should have built a home with a fountain for us. The moment that she told me that she was in love, too young. I was too young. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum. I'm just being realistic, being honest with myself. I've tried being optimistic, but it doesn't seem to help. So I'll just have to admit this is the hand that I've been dealt. Not being pessimistic, just being honest with myself. I'm not a cynic, no, today it's just not my day. I've tried to spin it about 1,000 different ways, but from every angle, oh, the outlook is the same. I swear that I'm not a cynic, my glass just has no water in it today. I swear that I'm not a cynic. You only get that what you're given. It's not always up to you. Not every Sunday is a picnic, cause the sky ain't always blue. You can't just change the weather by changing your point of view. Some days you have to wait until the storm just passes through. I'm not a cynic, oh, today's just not my day. I've tried to spin it about 1,000 different ways, but from every angle, oh, the outlook is the same. I swear that I'm not a cynic, my glass just has no water in it today. I swear that I'm not a cynic. So like a boat on the ocean, I'll rock with the waves. God, I'm so sick of this notion that I have to fake my emotions and pretend I'm okay. So like a boat on the ocean, I'll just rock with the waves. Like a boat on the ocean, I'll rock with the waves. God, I'm so sick of this notion that I have to fake my emotions and pretend I'm okay. So like a boat on the ocean, I'll just rock with the waves. I'm not a cynic, oh, today's just not my day. I've tried to spin it about 1,000 different ways, but from every angle, oh, the outlook is the same. I swear that I'm not a cynic, my glass just has no water in it today. I swear that I'm not a cynic, my glass just has no water in it today. All right. Okay, cool. One last thing that I wanted to say about Hotel Cafe is that when I was, I think maybe 13, and I was just kind of getting into music, one of the first videos that I found of my favorite artist, John Mayer, was him performing new songs at a Hotel Cafe. And one of the amazing things about independent venues such as this one is that it gives place for singer-songwriter, it gives like a safe space for singer-songwriters to come and try out new material, and probably a lot of my favorite songs, and including a lot of the songs that got me into making music in the first place, they wouldn't exist if not for venues like Hotel Cafe. So yeah, that's just I don't know, just something that I wanted to say, and another reason why independent venues are so important, and why we should support them and help them through this time. All right. This next song is called Let Me Down Slowly, and it is the last song I will be performing. Cool. This night is cold in the kingdom. I can feel you fade away. From the kitchen to the bathroom sink, and your steps keep me awake. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace. Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please, please, could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Cold skin, drag my feet on the tile as I'm walking down the corridor. And I know we haven't talked in a while, so I'm looking for an open door. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace. Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please, please, could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, let me down, down, let me down, down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. And I can't stop myself from falling. 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 Could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, let me down, down, let me down, down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Awesome. Thank you so much for having me and these guys. My name's Alec Benjamin. This is Max Colisi, Nick Petro. This is James Prinzi and Nathan Furtig. And yeah, we really appreciate it. This is awesome. Thank you so much.